Santner's 5 sinks India as New Zealand inch close to historic win. India 156 and 178 for 7, Ashwin 9, Jadeja 4, Santner 5 to 72, need another 181 runs to beat New Zealand 259 and 255, Latham 86, Phillips 48, Washington 4 to 56. History for New Zealand was within the reach of the outstretched long arm of Mitchell Santner, who intercepted India's audacious bid for a chase of 359. Santner took 5 second-innings wickets, and ran a sixth one out to go to T3 wickets short of their first series win in India and India's first home series defeat since 2012. Despite a sore side, Santner bowled 19 straight overs with little support from the other end, kept beating the batters in the air with his dip and changes in pace, and registered his first 10-wicket haul in first-class cricket. It was an absolutely necessary intervention because India were on an almighty roll with a 5 for 24 collapse with the ball and a sensational start to the chase by Yashasvi Jaiswal, who scored 77 off 65. Things became so desperate New Zealand burnt 2 reviews on Jaiswal. Needing a perfect session to prevent the door from being slammed in their face, India went to the experienced duo of Ravindra Jadeja and Ashwin instead of the form bowler Washington Sundar, who had taken 11 of the 15 New Zealand wickets. It didn't start well for India. The first ball from Ashwin produced an edge that Rohit Sharma didn't go for. Tom Blundell and Glenn Phillips added a quick 33 to the overnight score. That Jadeja turned the ball big at the pace of mid-90s was only a promising sign for New Zealand. Even full balls were difficult to hit out as Santner and Ajaz Patel discovered with catches in the deep. Before that, though, India needed a first breakthrough, which arrived with a natural variation that went past Blundell's inside edge. That it was Jadeja's first wicket of the match emphasized where India lost the match, a rare outbowling of 2 of their greatest match winners. It was no surprise that India came out swinging with the bat after they had been pinned to the crease in the first innings. Jaiswal drove at a wide-length ball first up, but the edge fell just short of gully. It didn't stop him from flicking the second ball for a 6, first of his 3, which took him level on the record for most sixes in a calendar year. He employed both the sweep and the charge at the spinners to mess with the bowlers' lengths. The margin for error was almost non-existent as he hit out Tim Southee, Ajaz Patel, and Phillips. His extra cover drive for a 6 off Phillips on this pitch was a jaw-dropping shot. It is not often that New Zealand spinners bowl them to a test win on their own. Here Santner was being asked to do it on his own, having never taken more than 3 wickets in a test innings before this test. He was the only one who maintained some control during the Jaiswal onslaught. Santner got Th.